forgetting this is like. That's fun. Jesus Christ. Why is it in my speaker that it's. Okay, that's fun. You love that for me. Welcome to the Winston 500 here at North Wilkesboro. We have David on the pole, Silent second, Monkey third, Adriani fourth, Charles fifth, Rack sixth, and Mixie Zach seventh, or Twisty Zach, and Rainbow in eighth. No stages today, just like last week at Charlotte. It's not too far of a drive from North Wilkesboro. 150 laps. Pit speed is 65 miles an hour. There's no 5-mile-per-hour buffer, so it's 65 or bust. That is all. Ford's been on a good streak recently, so let's see if they can make it 4 Cup races in a row. Winning points paying races. Brack AFK at the moment. But yeah, going 66 will legit get you a penalty, so I'm being serious. Be careful. We have Cole in the booth here tonight. He's had like I think 3 straight finishes, or two or three straight finishes of 7th in the Busch Series. Looking to get some, get a win and a playoff berth.
It's not fun. I'll just say that.
Heard it here, folks. As we'll get ready for the restart. First one of the night. And green flag's in the air.
There we go. Allen on the inside there for a second, but he got into the apron. A little bump there for Monkey.
Side towards the back.
Action. I'm gonna say a lot of action going on back there in the 39. Getting scuffled out as David leads lap 1 here. All the way down on the
Need to work though. Power by on the top side. Keep the spot. Back and forth. Charles right now down to 5th. He'll kind of get settled in a little bit. This is not going to be a passing race. It's going to be, can you run your line the best type of thing. Silent gets wall glitched very early. Zach as well goes around.
Helps Monkey get to 2nd. He's got a little bit of a gap, of course, to gain on that double zero machine of David. He's running really well right now, despite it, only being 4 laps in. Eventually going to be 5 here in a second. Definitely the favorite to win, probably this race.
The favorite so far. Rainbow was really fast here last season. Didn't get the win. Just was able to outdrive the 5 closing laps, so it's not unheard of at this track in particular for the Dominator to not win the day. He was trying to change that narrative. So Rack finds himself in 3rd, just avoiding most, if not all, of the chaos. Thus far, decided to make a move on. This is 51. Quite close it out. Just a little bit of the wall.
1.5 second gap between first and second. Meanwhile, a 3-second gap from 3rd as they're all just fighting for that position. Again, no stages. It's just going to be a long run. So you're just, oh man, you just want a good finish here.
Silent moves to 3rd. Get off the wall.
We're trying to make a pass on Rack. They get into each other. But we're hugging the wall there for a second. They're still going to be battling for
Rainbow.
5th. Oh man.
I don't know if she full sent up or what. I'm not sure what happened.
I don't know if that was a lag or not.
Hard to tell most of the time. Rack.
Oh, Rack! Oh man,
he nearly cleared himself.
He's about to clear himself again
over the 39's front bumper. He seems to be
On the other
stagnant with the 1.9 gap. See if that actual 1.95. So go ahead.
it's just. I was gonna say because if we were looking at the front here, it's a almost a 2-second gap. David's just running this as clean as he possibly can, not in the back like unlike most of these other people. Which, speaking of not being in the back, I think Silent roughly got a distance ahead of fourth, which is Charles in that 25. He's starting to gain a little bit, racking the lower end of the track.
Big thing here, we saw it last season. Have to pace yourself. Cannot let this race get out of hand just because of early frustration. It's very early on this race. Some people tend to forget that Rainbow has gone around. And David's breaking up onto his first lap car of Mr. Zach, who again did not practice that much. So he is having a bit of a not so good time. Still trying to figure this track out.
So not practicing definitely, takes a toll on you, and unfortunately that's the exact same situation that, Twisty Zach is in right now. And David just keeps gaining a lot of time on against him.
He has closed the gap a little bit. It's now down to 1.5.
Do keep in mind that this is my first commentary since Darlington, or not Darlington, since Martinsville. So I'm kind of rusty right now, but still gaining on that 29 car as the leader, and hopefully to get past him, just so that he doesn't. Oh, Monkey got a wall glitch. Completely stopped in his track. Silent comes in, slamming into the back of his car, and the gap that Monkey just was gaining on, unfortunately, just increased a lot. 5 seconds.
Battle for second for now. Battle for, I believe that's fourth for Charles and Rack.
David
5
gets
stopped on the. He's fine.
Say David got past the lap car. Twisty Zach let him go free. Another lap car.
39.
39. Or what? Excuse my language. Excuse my language for that part, but I'm just a little confused there. Now the 39's a lap down.
Right now.
Second and third still battling it. Just, 2 cars are a lap down, but of course since there's no stages, it's not going to be really, you're just going to have to hope that something crazy happens. Speaking of stuff crazy happening, side by side for second, 89 and the 07.
These two right now, second and third, cut points at the moment. Silent only about 46 points ahead of Monkey.
Oh, he about cleared himself. Oh, Monkey gets the worst of it. Hit the inside wall. Zach got, or not Zach, sorry. Rack got ahead of him, so he takes third comfortably now. But Monkey's been running it pretty decent, just gets involved in a lot of incidents and whatnot as I'm lagging.
You may see it. Sure, no one really has anything for David at the moment.
As I was looking at David's onboard there, as you can see, as he's about to reach the exit here, you can get the 5 car of Rainbow in sight. Just as long as he can keep running completely smooth, he can easily catch up to this other lap car, maybe lap them just for position's sake.
Monkey has caught quite a bit to this rack machine.
So Rack not also running it as clean as usual. But he didn't do too bad in a. Oh, he got wall glitch 2 cars.
That'll be
a third one. Charles misses it. That'll be our first yellow. And it's gonna be a fight for who stays on the lead.
Y'all gotta race back still. I hope you know that. All right.
And the 39's gonna get it the lead lap back.
First caution of the evening so far. All right. First caution of the night happens 25 laps in, so somewhat opportune for some of these guys. Green flags back
I mentioned
in
it
the air.
earlier. I did mention it earlier. You know, something like that can happen. And so it's not really entirely over for, you know, if you're farther in the back in Rainbow with a pretty bad start, but that's just because, unfortunately, her Wi-Fi is interfering. Rack kind of pulled the wall there for a bit. David kind of got a good start. Here comes Silent, kind of sent it in there, but it's going to cost effective there.
Pit road is open, illuminated by the green light. See if we have any takers come in.
There's at least going to be more than one, I can assure you.
Probably one, maybe in the next lap or so. They cannot make more than maybe 4 or 5 laps from here. So, and most of the field has elected to come down pit road.
Keep in mind,
Anyone
do
be
not
caught
go
speeding?
over. Keep in mind, try to not go over.
Oh,
60.
Charles.
Oh, Charles. So just pit road speed, as mentioned earlier, is 65. If you go over, it's going to cost you. Takes you a lap down as per usual. Silent with good click. A lot of people, mostly everybody has good clicks.
Yeah, I coded it so that the speed doesn't lie. It's okay, bud.
Sure, where Charles, meanwhile, is just throwing a fit, I guess.
He totally missed his box.
Rack
He's
gets
trying
out of
to-
his pit box first. Silent is going to maybe get ahead. David's pit crew a little slow.
Charles gonna.
Silent is going to take out pit road first. A little bit of collision there between the 07 and the 51. Silent's going to take out with the lead. David gets wall glitched.
That sucks.
That is very bad.
That's the first time he's not going to be
Leading.
leading for the first time tonight. So see what he can do in traffic. All right, well, that was the only car that sped that time, unfortunately. He claims it's 50, but if the numbers I coded, it doesn't lie. Maybe he just tapped A and a little bit late. Got it. I don't know. It is what it is.
Battle for second back here between the 51 and the 07. As the driver for second point, a little bump, jeez. As, you know, just a usual thing that you need to note is that, of course, if you're fighting for second or if there is a battle for second, the leader's just going to keep pulling away. So it's either you want to work together or you just want to fight, get better points. There's no either or.
Yeah, especially you can maybe get away with that at like a drafting track like a Texas or at Atlanta even. At short tracks where there's very little draft here, you can't really. You gotta let either one of them go or decide amongst yourselves who's faster. Hopefully, try to catch the leader.
If I wasn't lagging so much, I'd definitely be. If like the game wasn't lagging so much, I'd definitely be saying a lot more stuff. But such as life, you can't really get what you always want. But Silent keeps his lead. Probably would have been him and David fighting for the lead if I were to be honest. But David unfortunately got wall snagged, and you know you see him all the way in the, you know, just now entering turn 3 and 4.
He's currently, I believe, he's 4th at the moment, so he's not actually as far as he could be down the order, as far as I thought it was going to be.
As if you take a look on the onboard for the 89, the 5 and the 39, you know, they're just in his mirror or in his view, not mirror, excuse me. And you know, if they just keep, like I said previously, keep battling, you know, for just arguably last right now, it's not really going to be in the favor here.
Rack making a move underneath the monkey machine, gonna turn
Oh,
the
he
07
turns
around.
him. And they both, and they just stopped there from my angle. Silent's just gonna run away now.
There you go. They both got going very quickly, so keeping it green for now.
So they're obviously not happy at each other. I mean, I saw some like collision off of pit road. And they both kind of made contact.
Hinder their progress quite a bit at catching this 89 for now. David 7.4 seconds back last time I saw, so we'll see if he's catching or if he's kind of stagnated once he's now in traffic. Slab. Changed it before I can get to it, but we'll see it in a couple seconds. 7.7.
Wait, I said 39. I'm stupid. Because we have 3 cars in the view of the 89, 3 lappers. Kind of interesting in a short track like this. Between the 25 of Charles, the 5 of Rainbow, and the 29 of Twisty Zach.
Guys are more equal to each other. They're going to battle for much longer. They're trying to get this settled out here.
Just gotta let, you know, this 89 by if they want, you know, to not really cause any sorts of incidents.
For Charles, probably not.
29 lets him go by. Just Zach being very fair to the, you know, leaders. Not sure what happened.
Wall whipped again. He might get wall whipped again if you keep riding the wall here. Speaking
I'm not
of
sure what
walls,
happened.
I've seen a lot of people ride them. That's not cool.
It's not gonna mean you're faster on the track. It just means you're gonna just waste more time.
We might just have to add intent wall. We might just have to, and I don't want to do that. So keep it off the wall, please.
89 is silent, catching closer and closer to the 5 and the 25 here. Look for the battle for, you know, second right now between Monkey and David. It's not too big of a gap, but it is a pretty far distance battle there for, you know, that position. The 89 getting right on the bumper of the 5. Is he?
He's gonna let by.
Gonna let by. Smart decision. Unless you're some specific drivers, then not naming who, and you wouldn't be doing that. You'd just be fighting for the lead lap, apparently. Speaking of fighting for the lead lap, the 25.
Charles is in danger because he's already a lap down as it is from the penalty. He's fighting to stay at least 1 down, so he's not 2.
If I've got on the bumper there of the 89, not sure.
So I expect Charles probably to fight this 89 more than most. Just because if there is a caution, and a flurry of cautions at that. Oh Lord!
Silent.
I don't know if he got wall glitched or what.
He got slightly wall glitched there. It became a slideshow for me afterwards, unfortunately, so I couldn't really see exactly how bad the slight wall glitch was.
Not enough to totally spin him out, but enough to get the 5 in front of this 89. Jess will get back on the lead lap momentarily anyway. So that's going to take it right back. It's a Monkey. 2.9 seconds back now, partly just because of that whole wall glitch thing. See if he's catching.
It's also because of these 2 lap cars as well.
2.9 again that lap. David caught about 2 tenths, I think, that lap. So he seems to be the fastest, if not one of the fastest cars.
39's coming back out on the track, so look out off the exit of turn 2. Better not cause a wall glitch there. David just, what was that? pretty sure we have 95 laps left in this race.
Yeah, just about.
It's going to be 94. Man, I think the 25 was then just missing the exit, but Silent went way too deep in the corner. Almost got turned by him.
Can't quite get to the 89's back bumper that time.
The 89's probably going to start pulling away now. He's not behind two cars, and instead has a lot of open room. And as soon as I say that, yeah, 25 almost just completely turned him.
Not quite. Out for second though, David and Monkey. That
So,
was
two-car
also
battle
in there. Kind of merged right in front of these two guys. This allowed these two to get real close up to each other. Inside. Battle back on the top. Still side by side here. Silent. And able to clear. Off turn 4.
Slideshow.
Oh, look, Lord, oh, Silent got wall glitched, and around he goes. He got wall glitched into pit road. A little too comfortable on the wall, and around he's gone. Now put David tentatively as the leader. That also puts Monkey in an interesting position because he can see David right up there. Position he knows he can get. Sounds going to come down pit road early. That's going to make about like 27, maybe about 28-ish laps. Just under 30. White green with about, how many? 30-ish. So, pit window should be open sometime soon. This window to turn for a few.
Okay, hopefully I'm back this time actually seeing. Oh, Monkey got wall glitched slightly. It didn't matter. He's going down pit road with David. And Rack's going to go with them as well.
Not much better entrance between those three that just went down.
I would like to apologize there that I wasn't speaking at all because I was just watching a slideshow for about like a minute or two. But yeah, I know. I'm just making sure because you know my mic audio can kind of lag a lot too. So seems like the 5 and 25 also went down pit road just not too long after. David's gonna win off of pit road. The 07 and then the 51. They're gonna be. I think the 51's gonna be ahead of Silent. Why did you do that?
There's nowhere for Silent to go.
Completely just merged in front of the 89 with no warning.
Right now is technically the leader since yes and no. Put him on the lead lap, but he will not be leader. David.
And it's come full circle almost. And it's come full circle almost as you know, David takes back the lead here. I mentioned he was one of the more, you know, favorites to win after how, you know, how cleanly he was running this track, but that wall glitch kind of put him out of the fight for a little while as Monkey isn't too far behind with a 7 millisecond gap. And then also comes out of pit road. Pretty sure the 29 just didn't want to, you know, do what Rack did off of pit road. I mean, even though Rack didn't see him, but 29 is just trying to be careful and not, you know, be an enemy to two guys that are pretty much fighting for the lead right now and for the win. Because we're hitting on close to, you know, lap 70 of 150 here.
Yeah, so I guess the top two, maybe the top three, if I'm being honest, are second, third, and fourth, so they're going to gain some points. Rack got wall glitched, unfortunately. He has he lost touch with the 89. Some of the clutches of the 39 and the 5. add is 5th at the moment. That is as much as I can get. The rest of the field is... Good God.
Kind of all over the place, really.
The rest of the field's 2 laps down, other than those top 6. Could be top 5.
Just incidents and, you know, pit road penalty for that 25 definitely costed any motivation, I would imagine.
Still is DG.
At the end of the day, it's DG.
Looking at the past couple laps.
David's kind of pulling away a little bit, but Monkey's just going way too hard in, you know, the exit off the exit of turn 2 and kind of got wall glitched a little bit. It costed him earlier for when he was fighting, you know, for the lead, but then that wall is causing a lot of incidents tonight. Might cause another one here in a second, as I mentioned.
Second time in a row, he's got the wall off 2. Got wall
So Silence easily going to catch up there, and David's going to pull away now. Silence, speaking of Silence, takes second, completely goes on the outside, not the outside, the inside.
This Monkey just lost so much momentum.
So Monkey's probably not having it right now, since, you know, wall glitching once is bad enough. Having it happen twice in the exact same turn, it is not your best friend.
Second laps, Monkey will take second back.
Meanwhile, just kind of roll over a bit.
Right now, 29's gonna park it. He has to wake up at 4 in the morning. So imagine this dude is
Night shift.
he's gonna try to get onto this garage area safely, and he does. He's great.
89 and the 07 still battling for second here. Silent got around him, only because Monkey didn't really want to intentionally try to wall ride there. He had not much room to go. But once again, battling for, you know, second place ain't meaning that you're going to catch up to the leaders, because you're just going to waste more time. Essentially trying to make some, you know, to lower the gap here.
4.1 seconds is the gap.
Yeah, it might go to 4.2 here in a minute.
Had a decent 1 and 2. 3 and 4 looked a little shaky. 4.3. Yeah.
Rack's slightly not too far behind from the 07, but he's just gonna have to, you know, not do what these guys have been doing, which are kind of just, you know, risking it and going full throttle off the exit of 2 sometimes, which is definitely not worked out for either one of these guys in the top 3.
Yeah, you gotta find a balance in the corner. Oh, Monkey gets wall glitched into pit road. You won't get penalized, but that is a tough break.
So allow Rack to take third once more. He's not had too bad of a night. He's been running up there in the top 5 all race. Just been caught up.
He's found his way up to third. That man lagging. Help this guy. As I was saying, Mac has found his way up to third, and mostly just kind of
wall glitching a little bit, but
he's back.
Still decent run for this guy nonetheless. I am not back. I am.
And Silent got wall glitched too off the same wall Monkey did. Now it's gonna put Rack into second. He's kind of squeezed himself, not squeezed himself, but just kind of got himself up to second, just off of other people's misfortune.
Hold on, coming back in real quick.
Although the gap between first and second is humongous.
Sorry about that. Anyway. Okay. Wi-Fi's been kind of iffy all month long, so it's not really been a fun ride.
Let's add up to third as well. 25 has gone around trying to get away. He will. Adrian, he will come down pit road. And his pit stop. Looking good. Yeah, between first and, well, it was going to be first and second. Iraq got Volkic off two. He has still a pretty huge gap between him and Silence, so not too much to worry about. But if he wants to catch the leader, he has a lot of work to do. 11.1 seconds is the gap.
Oh,
When did that stop? Alright.
oh, geez, what? I don't know what happened there, but 00 and 51 gonna be side by side off the exit of pit road and heading into turn 3 and 4.
He's fighting for his lead lap back, so he's gonna. I don't think he's gonna
gonna
just give it
have
up.
A corner there, and David now trying to catch up to the 07, which is I believe the only car that isn't a lap down, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, once this cycle's out, I think it'll be probably the 89 still.
Yeah, there it is.
He's done it.
He has lapped the entire field, and now it's just basically hope for a caution. Don't try to intentionally caution with people.
This isn't the first thing that's happened at North Wilkesboro. Same thing happened, I think, last year with Rainbow. Lapped the field. Caution came out. Monkey got back on the free pass. Won the race.
As you can see on the top part of your screen here, we got 50 laps to go. It's going to be 49 to go. We'll now be on lap 101. Unless my math is not mathing. I gotta still be careful about that intentional wall glitch because they could still the leader could still accidentally run into it, and that could basically change everything. There's two of them. I didn't realize there was
pretty
a
common
one.
collected. We had a big comeuppance with the wall.
Other than, that one
that's
incident
gonna
where-
be yellow back there.
And unfortunately, that is not what he wanted to hear. I didn't see
That
it
was
happen.
big.
Did 29 park it as well?
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay. That I didn't see.
Alright, well. So what happens, they just went down pit road, so I don't think anyone's gonna come down to pit. David, so it'll just be Rack fighting for the is. Anyway,
All right.
I think that was the second caution of the entire evening. Crazy.
I don't know, man. Your Bush results said otherwise.
A lot. Green flag.
All right, restart. So 2 cars on the lead lap. The rest hoping for a caution, and that was almost disastrous back there.
Bragg made a move.
Charles, I'm not sure what he was
Silent
doing.
that's
Oh my goodness, everybody is
Yeah,
around.
yellow. That
gonna
was
say-
literally everybody.
Well, there's your there's Monkey's lucky break. He's just gonna try and pull away from
Wow.
Silent.
Kind of
Wow,
used Silent up in the corner and got the lead lap.
that was a little dirty, wasn't it?
Just a little bit, but gotta do what you gotta
Everybody,
do.
let's say, you know the funny thing is, I literally said, "Oh yeah, first lap cautions don't count." Well, no.
Alright. Third caution of the
What
night.
does that mean?
Just have to see. Now 3 cars on the lead lap. Green flags back in the air. Saved Rack quite a bit.
46 to go.
Rack's gonna have the inside, although he kind of turned a little late.
David.
Couldn't get the corner that he needed to.
They're gonna get the lead. Look out!
Everyone
Wow.
avoids it so far.
This time we are spotless. Monkey also back in the lead lap, but he's on the outside. Can't really go on the inside here.
Yeah, Monkey did not have a good restart at all. It kind of getting trapped between these lap cars.
39 still fighting to not be lapped, and the same goes with that 89, but I don't really blame them.
They're fighting for the
Since-
free pass right now. Caution could happen
Pretty much.
any time.
I mean, yeah, as I said previously, cautions do breed cautions during the break, but of course that didn't pick up, I'm pretty sure.
Back in the middle of 3, gonna turn the 89 slightly. It helps him actually.
89 around.
I'm not sure if that came down or what. That was
Monkey's
crazy.
now fighting. Now we have to fight for second, despite there being 2 lap cars ahead of them. Between the 07 and the 51. It's 43 to go. And if I'm David right now, just keep it calm. Don't think too much about anything.
Rack.
Oh man, 3 cars
That's gonna be a
involved.
caution, and
Yet
that
another
brings Silent
caution,
back in
and
the picture.
Silent is now back in the fight. Oh my.
Oh my god!
Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck just happened? I blinked. I literally blinked. I fucking blinked, dude. I legit blinked and I saw that car go over the pit wall. And I'm like, excuse me? You are not in your right spot. What the fuck happened?
All right. Another yellow, another restart.
And we're going to be restarting with 42 to go. Here we go.
Funny enough, any of these restarts could be the last. Oh, Silent.
Oh, Silent!
Got way too ambitious trying to get the most speed off the restart, and luckily it wasn't as bad as it could have been, but we have some work to do. David, clean restart, gets out in front. Gonna try to follow suit along with Monkey.
Jeez, they're getting way too close. Rackets, wall glitched.
Again, not gonna be a penalty, but he's gonna fall all the way back. Bad fighting for this against this 89 for nothing. Okay, could I make it? No. It's not bad.
So 39 to go. I don't think you're making that.
Let's go let this 89 go for now.
Silent.
Monkey.
That's Silent.
Holy
He almost got completely washed out.
nuts.
Silent now fighting with the 07. Oh, and the 39 gets
Oh,
completely
that's rough.
walled.
Rack having a just typical meltdown after having a not so good race. Oh boy.
He's doing it again.
I will say though.
Scratch.
Oh, Monkey. gets
Oh,
the
Monkey!
save
Oh,
second.
man. Hard hit to that wall.
He's gonna
And now
avoid
Silent's
the
just all
pit
by
wall.
himself. But in the good news, he's not fighting with anybody for second now, so he's just got to gain time every lap.
Monkey's gonna come down pit road. I also don't think he's going to make it based off of things.
It's going to be close.
Rax
definitely.
made his
but-
situation worse just by not caring to help this guy. Okay.
Jesus Christ. That wall glitch again. Here we go. Never mind. And that only makes it worse for Silent because now he has to fight past another car
Yeah,
again.
that's also his driver that he just signed recently.
Silent, you did a mistake. But then again, I did myself a mistake from not wanting to be a part of your team. Oh, wait.
And he's
Silent's going to try and wall him.
gonna try to get by this
He's trying to
51 as
trying to
best
kill him.
possible. And he will.
I don't think Rack's going to be liking
Yeah.
that.
Costed him a couple tenths just passing the 51, but all sights on this 00 now, trying to get the lead back.
I was going to mention just hoping that, you know, he doesn't... Again, if you're David right now, you just don't want these guys back here to do something stupid and, of course, cause another 3-car pileup and end up in a caution. Silent got really close to that wall.
He's pushing it, man. I think he knows that the 00's been better than him all day. Just needs to find a little more. 2.9 is the gap right now. I think I have to see what David's doing with his line. David turns in, I think, a little sooner than the 89 does. At least in green 4. Sign kind of gets stuck out wide, like there again.
That was going to be
David
close. He
yeah, he got
just
close.
flipped it. Just flipped
Yeah,
it.
David's
didn't-
turning a little sooner than Silent is, and it's costing Silent time. Silent's got to figure out a way to integrate that to his driving style and also catch up at the same time. If he can do that, just might be able to catch the 00 or at least gain some time. It was 2.8 that time around, 2.9, a little less.
I feel bad for Monkey right now since, of course, you know, he was on the lead lap off the restart. But a wall glitch and then right into pit road, basically. Or not into pit road, a hard wreck into the inside wall. Basically got him out of contention, and then he decided, I'm going to go down pit road. It's not the not the dumbest decision, but not much else you can really do there instead of hoping to merge and not, well, not essentially merge, but get back on track without wrecking the leaders.
It's not good news for Charles or Rainbow at all.
Yeah, not because they were, also 2 laps down.
They just had Ad in front of them and then a couple more cautions and maybe something can happen. This doesn't seem like it's gonna be that way.
See, Ad might actually get past Rack a second time. .5 is the gap, with 25 to go in this North Wilkesboro race.
All David so far.
There was a sign. Oh my God, 666. There was a sign, where Silent was leading, but that was all because David got into the wall and got wall glitched off of it. Because Silent hasn't really shown, that sign of momentum ever since then.
I think he's been kind of been good. It's just he's just been too worried about the wall off too, and he keeps losing in time, unfortunately.
It's the exact opposite mindset for that 51, who just will try to just, roll the dice and hope that he doesn't get hit there.
By the way, if David does indeed take the win without any much issue, I think he'll probably pass Monkey. I don't think he'll pass Silent at all, but Silent's going to gain a bunch of points on Lark. I think the point gap's like 121, so point gap's going to be shrunk down quite a bit, at the very least, if Silent finishes second.
So I haven't paid attention to the points race for that series at all, so.
Monkey right now, it's man. What can you
really
say?
Tough. I mean, the 00 is not too far behind either.
What can you say but what could have been?
It's more like what could have been, really. Since, of course, he just has not had good luck on his side this entire race.
Caution gonna hit like crack.
Does he know? Oh my goodness. 39 and 25 almost ran into that pit wall.
Apparently. 18 to go. David down pit road.
David, definitely the last, cycle of pit stops here definitely is starting. The only thing David really just needs to keep focus on is, of course, keeping the pit road speed.
Caution happening while all of these other cars are still out.
Silent will take the lead momentarily.
Oh, okay. Well, bad click for David. Apparently wasn't really.
So yeah, that was not a good click there. Could be something for Silent. And of course, he has to still pit as well.
And that, and also he still has to run good laps as well. I know he's running a little wide.
He's been running wide all, the track is, as you previously mentioned, I think it's just the fact he's a little just too scared to not hit that, wall glitch.
Well, he does his entry, he goes really wide, doesn't get down to the corner fast enough. And I guess some of the cars do that as well, but especially for him, it seems like the only car that really does that.
Excuse me?
Currently the leader right now. He went down pit road, I think, with 36 to go, something like that. Oh,
and it will
Rainbow
now be
sped on pit road. I'm not sure if she lagged.
It'll now be 13 to go.
So we'll have to see. I don't think Silent can make it. I don't think so. But worst thing that can happen, yeah, wall glitch right into it. That's good. All right. Worst thing that can happen for David right now is a caution. Second still though. Something to stay up as long as he can, I assume.
Definitely stretching the limits here of, the fuel that you can use per lap.
Texas ended in a fuel mileage finish. I don't imagine North Wilkesboro can be the same, but never say never, I guess.
Don't remind me of that.
Ad says he thinks he can finish. That's interesting. Watch out for this 39 car.
I mean, he's been in the top 3 pretty much this, you know, entire green flag run, other than, of course, the breeding cautions.
I think he
earlier
pitted with silent under a caution, so his fuel is the same as the 89s.
So yeah, they
Or
did pit.
At least this, yeah, 40 pitted before you get, so
Yeah.
it's not illegal.
And now it is now 8 to go.
So I don't know if that's really super trustworthy, but you know.
So I haven't seen this person race at all, so kind of just going off the hook here.
He's pretty decent. When he shows up and he's really good, he is fantastic. Silent
He'll
still
now be
staying
at
out.
6 to go.
The gap, I think Silent has about almost a straightaway lead over David with a lap. Silent says Ad will make it. Silent's gonna come down pit road. Pit road close with 2 laps to go. Silent's making it just fine. David still has to unlap himself and see where he comes out relative to the 89. And good stop for this 89 car.
If I noted, Silent had the better pit stall than at the 00 when it came down.
Don't think
pit
it's going to happen
cycle.
this time,
But
though.
yeah, not this time. David takes the lead again here. 5 to go, and I'm pretty sure that might be it, unless, of course, three or more cars get involved in one wreck. But David previously mentioned that one of the most dominant cars all race was kind of been my favorite to win. And as someone that, you know, that formerly, you know, raced this guy in the Bushers, this guy was always a threat at these short tracks, especially, you know, Martinsville. That was his track, in my opinion.
Oh, Charles got no stops off turn 4. Just front of this 00. Everything's fine, though.
I don't know if I was going to let him by. Yes, I think, unless that was just a bad
Good
exit.
result for all these guys. 2 laps to go. He has recovered up to 5th, 7th. Couple laps to go. Won't be a super terrible day. It was worse as it could have been. Charlie gets rid of the field, but I think he'll be all right. Yes, he will.
Nobody hits him there. That's the white flag.
Yeah, that's what David wanted to see. Oh, and the 89 pushes the 5 into the wall. Trying to get by him.
Coming off. But meanwhile, coming off of turns 3 and 4, most dominant car all race, one of the best to do it at these types of short tracks. David Decker in the 00's gonna win. And North Wilkesboro. Phenomenal showing by this guy.
Second win of the season. And Ad takes a second place. Silent. I don't know what he did. Ad able to stretch the field. He gets up to second. Let's wait for him. So get results here just a moment. Oh, at least that.
Speaking of big for him, they're a dominant day from him as well. Best I've seen him run.
I'd say his best put together race overall. Okay, Lucky Ops.
Thought I got pinged 3 times. I got scared.
Charles will finish 7th. Just no luck still.
Yes, that was.
All right. Ford goes 4 in a row. They have seemed to caught lightning in a bottle trying to carry this momentum. This will put David, I believe, 3rd in points. No better.
25 get off the track. Trying to take photos here. And he's burning it down after probably the most dominant I've seen him in any of the divisions here.
Northwoods that type of track, man. It's not a passing track. It is a run your line correctly track. He ran it. He ran his line correctly. Ran it great, and he was faster than anybody else. And it wasn't close either.
So they second for that 39, I believe,
Yeah,
which was pretty decent showing for whatever. I'm mumbling and mumble jumbling my fucking words right now. Excuse me for the language there, but
David got ahead to
I
Mitchell
know.
Lane has
drifted.
trying to drift a little bit. 3rd win of his Cup career.
Forgot what his last one was.
Chase the championship. Tie him with a bunch of the drivers, including Ray Capone, Mario Sonic Fan, Ryan King, over.
Geez, that's a name I've not heard in years.
Some of those guys. And, you know,
And his dog is whining, then he won.
he's not very happy about this. All right. Well, while David goes to Victory Circle, we'll get an interview with Monkey Got Hops. You finished 5th today. Not the day you would like to have, but able to bring it home at least in the top 5. Oh, this guy's not even called goodbye. Actually, I'm talking to a robot. I'm talking to a brick wall.
I'm talking to Casper. Casper.
All right. Well, while that's going on, I guess we'll interview Rack.
Wait, did he rejoin the VC? Oh my god.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
We'll interview Rack first, I guess. Rack, you finished 4th today. You kind of just found yourself in the top 3 just on virtue of people messing up, but ran mostly top 5-ish. Or 2nd at one point. What did you need to do better just to be able to, at the very least, contend for the lead with David?
That David guy's a fucking sweat, but like, honestly, I don't know what, I could not figure out the track, but I mean, I was able to at least stay top 4 pretty much all race, but I don't know, I guess this just gives me more practice for the Busch Series, I guess, for shorter tracks, which I've struggled at, but yeah, hopefully I can just do better at I think I have a few more Cup starts later on. I think I only have 1 more or 2 more, but yeah, I really couldn't contend with him. I think if I didn't get wall glitch so much, I probably could have stayed with like Monkey or at least like Silent a little bit, but I kept getting wall glitch, so I couldn't really do shit. So yeah.
All right, that's Rack Avenue, respectable 4th place finish. A few runs here and there, but brought the car home all in one piece. Not that it was a decimal or anything. Monkey Got Hops finishes 5th. You had a day. You were 2nd, 3rd, 7th. You were basically everywhere. You come home in 5th, bring home a top 5. Not the result you wanted, but hey, at least you finished the race.
I guess this is kind of just further proof that I kind of backed into a win last season and Rainbow kind of sold, but we don't got to talk about that. I thought Rainbow was just going to dominate this race, but you know what? David win, I'm not mad. Ford 4 wins in a row. There's levels to this shit. Even though I didn't do anything at all that race. I did to contribute. David did everything. That's really the only takeaway I have from this is just I hit the W and A key a lot, and sometimes it was good, sometimes it was bad. David also hit the W and A key a lot, but he did it a lot better than I did, and he is my prodigy. He's my protege, guys. He's gonna win everything. He's gonna be amazing and everything. So yeah, I don't even know what the next race is, but God bless. I don't have to worry about. Okay, Talladega. God bless. I don't have to worry about this until like next Sunday because I have finals and stuff. So uh, yeah, bottom 10 weeks of all time, but uh, cool that end with the top 5 in BGRN. I guess.
All right, Monkey got hops. We'll go over to our second place finisher, Ed. You somehow made the fuel work. Somehow, some way, you come home in second after being away from the car for a little bit. How's this one feel for you, man? That is big for you.
Yeah. Oh, hello. Yeah, my friends randomly walked into my room, but what was the question again?
You finished second. You made the fuel stretch. How does second place feel to you?
Honestly, with the way that the race, how the race was going, like I'm honestly happy with that. Like I generally didn't think that would be in the top 2 position or a top 3 position at the end of the race, but the way that I realized that the fuel situation was working out, I think it was going great. And honestly, the fact that I even got top second is cool. Oh yeah, you guys want to get food?
Yeah, I want to get food.
All right.
I'd like to get some food, Adrianity.
That's Adrian D the 39. We have our winner, David Decker, in the 00.
David, do you want to get some food?
No, he's actually poor. He can't get no food.
No, he loves food though, bro.
Oh yeah, I forgot he's big back. I forgot he's HP.
Yeah.
You have David Decker. You won the race. First multi-win season in Cup. That's big. Dominated the day. Get some great points on Monkey. You're gonna be probably
Hey.
I say probably third. I don't know.
Nah, he will. He got like 80 points. I only got like 13.
How do you feel, David Decker?
Uh-huh. That's great,
Buddy,
man.
you're muted.
He's mid.
Uh-huh.
He's mid donut.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty. So,
Spit it out.
That's in-depth explanation. I'm very happy about winning. Probably like one of the most wild card races I've had because I did not expect myself to have like any speed coming into the race. I did a couple laps of practice. I was like fast, and I was like, "Whoa, wait a second! I got a shot." And then like I locked in.
All right, that's big for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You won with the Austin Dillon machine. How's that one for you?
That's pretty cool. This car is like very beautiful, very nice, very clean. I had a little diecast that was like basically this. It's like pretty old, like 10 years old or something, I don't know. And I won in a car just like it, so that's pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is David Ecker. You're a winner. You're at North Wilkesboro. I will do points momentarily. That'll be all from the stream. See this, and the race took 1 hour 15 minutes. I told you. I said it on the dot. This will probably take like an hour 15.
I don't care.